Yeah, it's Get Out Your Feelings Sports Podcast with your boy, Simp7, aka Scott Simpkins. Yeah, this is all about Angel Reese, baby, the one true number 5. And I need you to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. Let's go. I want y'all here in my place, but this is definitely a safe space. AR, Simp7, Angel Reese, let's go. Yeah, this is Get Out Your Feelings Sports Podcast.
Yo, good morning. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Scott Simpkins, aka Simp7, and this is Get Out Your Feelings Sports Podcast. Go ahead and like, comment, and share. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and let everybody know if they're a true Angel Reese fan, if they're a true Atlanta Dream fan, if they're a true Chicago Sky fan, but they miss Angel Reese, they got to have Angel Reese. This is the spot to be, man. Come on up over here and hit that subscription button because I want you here. I need you here. Let's make it happen, y'all. Let's grow this family, man. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with us last night. I thank you all for tuning in and joining in on every video that's been dropped. I really appreciate it, man. It really makes me feel good if you guys want to hang out with your boy. And I really appreciate each and every individual that hits subscription and subscribe to this channel and actually like these videos. So go ahead and hit that like button and hit that hype button to hype these videos up. I really appreciate it, y'all. I really do. So going over what transpired last night, man, a good win. A very dominant win from start to finish for the Atlanta Dream. Our girl, of course, had another double-double, number 21 of the season. And Jordan Canada became the all-time leading assist in Atlanta Dream history. Ryan Howard has, the most blocks? What she got? Ryan Howard did something last night, too. She had the, what Ryan Howard got? Maybe the most points or blocks in one of those, but in Atlanta Dream history, Ryan Howard has come alive, y'all. She's come alive, and that's what I like to see. And she has come out of that slump, and I'm very happy for her, very proud of her that she's come out of this slump. Alicia Gray was phenomenal. Jordan Canada started off kind of slow, but she came up and got it going and finished with 17. So this whole team played, so far as the starters, played a very efficient, balanced game. And that's all you can ask for from your squad. Play a balanced game, less and less turnovers, make your free throws, and yeah, you're going to win. You're going to win. Play good defense, get your steals, and you're going to win. So it was very balanced across the board, and it was very good to see. Very good to see last night. But this is what I have to say about our squad. A team that lose together, they win together. I think as a fan base, we are looking for perfection, and that's just not going to happen. You have to be realistic, and you have to be, when we on these platforms and we are saying things, we gotta understand that this is a sport. This is a team effort. Everybody do not play the same every night. Everybody does not play the same every night. Boy, that light is just shining. My God. You got some good lights on there. But every team, every person, every individual do not play the same every night. You may have a stretch where you're good, you know what I'm saying? You're hitting all your shots, and then you might have a stretch where you fall off a little bit, and then you might have a stretch where you're just like, man, I just don't have it. And we saw that with a few players on this squad, and just being honest, we saw that from Angel sometimes. But the true heart of a champion, the true heart of a winner, always bounce back. The true heart of a team always bounce back. And as fans, we know this. But I think we get on these platforms and we preach perfection, and we're not perfect in our own life. We're not perfect on what we do. And that's pretty much impossible to a certain degree when you have 5 or 15 individuals that you're trying to get on the same page. I kind of compare it to marriage. And this is where, when I do get married again, I have this mindset that I did when I was younger. You're taking 2 imperfect people to become perfect for each other. And it's the same thing with a team. You're taking all these players and matching their styles, matching their games, personalities and egos, and you putting it all in this bag to become the best team that you can to possibly win a championship. That's why we're here, to win a championship. You know what I'm saying? Not just to go to playoffs, but you know what I'm saying, sometimes it takes steps to get there. There have been several teams in the WNBA, in the NBA that took steps to actually get to that next level. Let's go to the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls took steps to get to those 6 championships. They had to go through Detroit. They had to go through New York. They had to go through Milwaukee when they was young. They had to go through those things. And yes, you know, I know King be saying I'm young, but I saw all this stuff. I watched. I was very attentive because I love basketball. I always wanted to play basketball. I always wanted to be a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? Coming up because of Michael Jordan, of course. You know what I'm saying? But I love the Bulls as a whole, and I love basketball, period, as a whole. But each team, you know, rises to that level. They have never been a perfect NBA team. There's never been a perfect team that went undefeated. Every team that you have ever witnessed has taken a loss, except for 1972. But each team has taken a loss. South Carolina, hey, they're the dichotomy band. They listen. They're an anomaly. They went up there and did it. But in the other championship runs, they lost games. UConn lost games, but they won the national title. Everybody's going to lose games, but you have to bounce back from those losses as a team. You win as a team, you lose as a team. You lose as a team, you win as a team. Even in friendships and whatever we have, we know how to bounce back. If we have a fight, we come back and we say we're sorry, and we bounce back. Now, the things about it is that when I hear people say, well, where was this the last game? Last game is gone. We focus on this game and we move forward to the next coming games. You know, it's easy to go in hindsight and say, well, we could have did it. Well, hey, listen, we could have done a lot of stuff different. But understand this, each team plays us differently. Each team bring a different defensive package to try to stop your best players from doing what they are capable of doing. That's what defense is. That's what, you know, being a good head coach is. You figure out ways to cool off the best players on the squad. Last night, Kelsey Plum was not a factor in the game. She scored a few points, but Kelsey Plum was not a factor. And, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not because she just couldn't play, because we play good defense on her, you know? And for those that said that, you know, we see that, you know, that's why we wouldn't trade for her, let's stop the brakes on trying to sell out somebody just because they didn't have a good game. Because our player didn't have a good game and now she's back on it. Kelsey Plum is a walking 23 points per game. Let's stop the overglazing, please. She's a walking 23 points per game. You know, but we played good defense on her last night and she didn't get there. We saw a full balanced team last night. So we can't worry about what happened on Barbie night. We never won a Barbie night. As Angel Reese fans, we never held up a victory on Barbie night at all. We got to be honest and just stop saying stuff that's not true and just saying stuff to put out there, and you have a whole bunch of people believing things that never happened, a narrative that's not. We can't do that, because now we're starting to be like Caitlin Clark fans, and we got to stop that stuff. But every team, every player goes through certain aspects of the game where their bodies are different. Their body go through certain things. They got to play through it. The minds, you know, dealing with personal life, these are still human beings. They go through stuff, and they got to learn how to separate that on the court and off the court. And sometimes it can be tough and it can affect your game. So what do? You bring everything together. You come together as a team. If one falling up, then the other will rise and help that out. It's next man up. And that's what we saw on that 5-game winning streak when Ryan Howard wasn't scoring like this. We saw individuals step their game up and score the points that she normally would score. Also, the defense has been good. You know, steals, rebounding, and, you know, deflections and all. It was great to see. And then we lose. Okay, we just ended a 5-game. I remember Phil Jackson in 1992. I got the video at the house. He was saying you come out and have a 4 or 5-game winning streak. You know, you lose maybe 1 or 2, and you come back and go on another 5, 6, 7, 8-game winning streak. He said that's how you got to play this game, and that's how you got to be in this league, and that's mainly our focus. And I remember him saying that, and I'm like, hey, Phil won a championship before he said that. And this was on their 2nd championship run. And I just remember hearing that. And listen, we don't have as many games as the NBA. I know that. But to have those runs, you got to have runs. You got to win multiple games. And we have done that. You know, we was burnt out a little bit and had that 5-game losing streak. But we bounced back and then came back with a 5-game losing streak. We lost one and then we won last night. So it's a game of runs. It's a game of who's more consistent. It's a game of who's healthy. And it's a game that who's more hungrier than the other squad. We are hungry. We're still putting things together with Bree coming back. You just got to be patient and watch this team grow. Watch this team grow. Some of us, this is our first year here, paying close attention to everything that the Atlanta Dream got going on. A lot of you that's been Atlanta Dream fans, y'all already know what the deal is. Like I said, when I paid attention to Ryan Howard, it was a dude that shut me down, I think, during FIBA. And he was like, man, Ryan Howard is consistent. I'm like, man, what are you talking about? Because she was balling. I'm like, I like her, you know? And then when we get here, we see sometimes she is, you know what I'm saying? But she's here. She scores. She's a phenomenal three-point shooter. When it's on, it's on. The only thing we want from Ryan Howard is when it's off, go to the basket. When it's off, go to that mid-range jumper. You know, get yourself in the game by making those easy shots, and that'll get you going. You know? So everything that we even wanted with Angel to develop is happening right before our eyes. And because you want a player to develop, that means that there's some things that's in their game that's not quite there yet, and that's what development is. So you got to have the same patience with teams. If a team don't have something, give them time, give them patience to put it together. You know what I'm saying? And let them grow. So the team been growing before our eyes. Yes, sometimes they've been inconsistent, but they're still growing. It's frustrating because as a fan base, we want to see perfection, and that's just not going to happen. But last night was very, very good. The ball movement was very, very good. The assist between your bigs was very good. And guess what, y'all? It might be 2 more games before we go into the playoffs that it won't be that way. And you know what? That's fine. But when we get to the playoffs, we got to play just as tight, as close to perfect as we can. We got to play close to tight as we can in order to move on to that next level. Because now, in the playoffs, teams get to play you multiple times back to back to back until you beat them and move on to the next round. So that's why now it's good to have these ebbs and flows now, because when it get down to the playoffs, that's when you got to really stick it to them. So enjoy this win. We have another game tomorrow night against a sticky, gritty, tough Washington Mystics team with my girl on there, Colin McMahon. But Shakira is on the tear. Angel got to put on her work boots and go to work in that paint and battle Shakira, and let's beat Kiki Erfin and all them. We got to go in there and just do it. And I believe we're going to go in there and do it. We're going to start this next winning streak and finish out the season extremely strong. And we're going to be a 20-plus win team starting tomorrow night. We're at 19-11. We're number 4 in the stats. But as a fan base, let's pull together. Let's hold each other up. And let's enjoy watching this team grow. Because listen, as parents, we have kids. We watched our babies take steps to become a toddler, take steps to become a teenager, take steps to become adults. Some of them. My daughters are 20, 23, and 18 in the Navy. You know what I'm saying? So I watched them grow. Some things I was hard on them with because I wanted them to be better. You know, some things I was tough about because I wanted them to be better because I know the potential on the inside. But one thing I did not stop them from doing is growing. They got to have their moments in life. They got to have their challenges in life that they got to overcome, and they grow. Same thing with a basketball team, football team, hockey team, baseball team. These teams got to grow. They got to grow. And just because of social media, things are a lot faster now. You know what I'm saying? Because of the time frame that we in, social media, everybody's screaming for somebody to be fired when they lose, and that's just not it. That's not it. But I want us to have a wonderful, tough, gritty game. I don't care if we win by half a point. Washington's coming to play us hard. Washington is coming to play us hard. But we got to be ready for the fight. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all like, comment, and share. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please stay on the boat and enjoy watching this team grow. I'm about to get on this truck and make some money. I love y'all. Y'all stay prayed up. Be safe out there, whatever you do. Have a blessed day at work. Have a blessed day at school. To those that are back in school, your kids, and enjoy life. I love y'all. Peace.
Woo! Yeah! It's Get Out Your Feelings Sports Podcast with your boy, Simp7, a.k.a. Scott Simpkins. Yeah! This This is all about Angel Reese, baby, the one true number 5. And I need you to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. Let's go. I want y'all here in my place, but this is definitely a safe space. AR, Simp 7, Angel Reese, let's go. Yeah, this is Get Out Your Feelings Sports Podcast.